The wizard called them soul sparks, because no one could agree what else to name them. They weren't souls, not exactly. And they weren't ideas either, though ideas often followed wherever they went. They were the first flicker, the moment before intention, the hush before the note, the shimmer that said, something is about to matter. The discovery had happened one night when the Roadshow had parked between worlds. A place with no streetlights, no signage, just a soft hum like a power station dreaming. Robert noticed it first. A spark. No bigger than a grain of dust. Hovering. Anne felt it second. Not with her eyes, with that quiet inner sense that told her when something fragile needed tending. The wizard, of course, had already poured tea. "Ah," he said casually, "those. What soul sparks are, according to the wizard, every being," the wizard explained, "is born with at least one soul spark. Some people guard them carefully. Some lose them. Some trade them away without noticing." He lifted a spark gently with a brass tuning fork. "When a soul spark is nourished," he continued, "it becomes creativity, compassion, curiosity, courage. When it's ignored, it becomes restlessness." Anne watched the spark pulse softly. "So what happens if someone loses one?" she asked. The wizard smiled sadly. "Then they start mistaking motion for purpose." Robert nodded. He had seen that before. Robert's soul spark was energetic. It crackled gently, like a well-behaved Tesla coil. It seemed to want to connect, to wires, to people, to half-finished projects. The wizard squinted. "This one," he said, "is a connector spark. It exists to ask, what if these two things talked to each other?" The spark leapt, briefly illuminating diagrams that didn't yet exist. Robert grinned. Figures. Anne's spark didn't crackle. It glowed. Steady. Warm. Unshakable. The wizard bowed his head slightly. "A stabilizer spark," he said softly. "Rare. Often overlooked. Always essential." When her spark drifted near another, it didn't change them, it made them feel safe enough to change themselves. Anne reached out instinctively, and the spark settled into her palm. It felt familiar. The joining, something unexpected happened when Robert's spark drifted close to Anne's. They didn't merge. They resonated. The air hummed. The Roadshow lights flickered. Somewhere, a broken system spontaneously improved. The wizard clapped once. "There it is," he said. "That's the sound of shared ignition." What the wizard warned, "Careful," he said, suddenly serious. "Soul sparks don't like cages. They like curiosity, kindness, humor, and honest work." He glanced at Robert. "And rest." He glanced at Anne. "And permission." A Roadshow rule is written that night. The wizard chalked a new rule onto the side of the wagon. Rule number 7, protect the soul sparks. Yours. Each other's. Especially the small ones. Because the smallest spark, given time, can light a city, or a family, or a future that hasn't learned its name yet. Closing spark. As the Roadshow rolled on, tiny lights followed in their wake. Not because the wizard summoned them, but because Robert and Anne reminded the sparks what they were allowed to become. And somewhere between worlds, a spark flared and whispered, "I remember now. God bless," and onward the Roadshow goes. Global Robotics Corporation Interplanetary Trading Company. Robert Coley. Please visit Wizard Jewelry and Amp Gemstones located in Flowery Branch.